Hey, good morning. I'm Vic Senese and welcome to UroNurse News. Today I'm tackling a question that might make some men squirm or at least rethink a popular procedure. Does getting a vasectomy increase your risk of prostate cancer? While the idea of getting snipped can be uncomfortable to even think about, new research suggests there's more to consider than just the temporary pain. Hey, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you've been enjoying the Testosterone Cowboy, if you've been sticking around to the end, you'll know who I'm talking about. Well, we've got a little Easter egg for you today, so you really want to stick it out all the way to the end for a special little something or other, just for you fans. Hey, a recent journey from the Harvard University published in the Journal of Clinical Oncology followed nearly 50,000 men aged 40 to 75 for over 24 years. 1 in 4 of these men reported having a vasectomy. During the study, more than 6,000 men were diagnosed with prostate cancer, and 811 men died from it. The research found that men who had undergone vasectomies had a 20% increased risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer and a 19% increased risk of death from the disease. But let's not forget that prostate cancer risk isn't the same for everyone. Black men, for example, are twice as likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer as Caucasian men, and 2.5 times more likely to die from it. Dr. Isla Garraway, a UCLA researcher, explains African American men in particular display increased risk of suffering and death from prostate cancer. Diagnosed younger, larger tumors, and more likely to die from spread throughout the body. So why does this matter when we're talking about vasectomies? Well, vasectomy is the second most common form of male birth control after condoms, with about 1 million procedures performed every year in the U.S. Considered safe, it's typically a short outpatient procedure done under local anesthesia, taking only about 15 to 30 minutes. Here's a quick rundown. A local anesthetic is placed so you don't feel pain. Either a small cut or a tiny puncture is used to access the tubes. Blocking the vas deferens, the tubes are cut, sealed, and sometimes a small piece is removed. The skin heals, dissolvable stitches, or naturally, and patients go home the same day. Now let's get to the big question. Does the vasectomy cause prostate cancer? 2 earlier Harvard studies from 1990 suggest a possible link, showing that men who had vasectomies more than 20 years prior were almost twice as likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer. Overall diagnosis were about 60% higher among sterilized men. But here's the critical detail. These studies show only statistical association, not proven cause. Scientists stress that vasectomy does not directly cause prostate cancer, and more research is urgently needed to understand why an increased risk was observed in some men. In other words, while the numbers might raise eyebrows, a vasectomy is still considered a safe and effective form of male birth control. And if you're worried, condoms are about 98% effective when used consistently. So for more information, be sure to stay tuned to UroNurse News because we're going to keep an eye on this one for you. Hey, tomorrow on UroNurse, is TURP, or TURP, still the gold standard for treating BPH in the age of lasers, implants, and minimally invasive therapies? Join me and special guest Dr. John Lynn. Those of you that have been with UroNurse knows he's been an old staple of the show years ago. He's going to join us because he's the TURP king. He performs over 100 of these procedures a year, and he's going to talk to you about why he thinks it's still the gold standard. So be sure to tune in tomorrow and catch Dr. Lynn again.
UroNurse News. Let's learn and share on YouTube, LinkedIn, X, and Facebook. Everywhere, 5 minutes of wisdom for healthcare workers everywhere. Bringing insights through the years. You all come back next week, you hear? Here.
Well, did you stay to the bitter end to kind of catch the Easter egg of the Testosterone Cowboy giving that little talk? If you liked it, let me know in the comments. If you don't like it, let me know that too. See you next.